Welcome to the October 2011 City Focus. On this edition, 5-year traffic improvement program, city election information, and fire protection around your home. These stories and more on City Focus.
The City of Round Rock is implementing a new, aggressive 5-year program to address our most pressing traffic problems. Shannon McIntyre has more.
When City Manager Steve Norwood started work in Round Rock in January, one of his top priorities was to take a fresh look at the city's Transportation Capital Improvement Program. Norwood challenged the transportation staff to put together a comprehensive list of projects that would tackle the most significant traffic problems. So the staff ranked problem areas, developed a range of solutions that fit within the budget, and sought City Council guidance on priorities. The result is a $58 million 5-year program. The city will work with the Texas Department of Transportation to change the locations of on- and off-ramps for IH-35 and add a third lane to the frontage roads between US 79 and FM 3406. This will make it safer for motorists accessing the interstate, as well as improving access to businesses along the frontage road. The city will extend Creek Bend Boulevard over Brushy Creek to the intersection of Brightwater Boulevard and Wyoming Springs Drive to provide another north-south connection west of IH-35. To make intersections more efficient, traffic signals will be coordinated along busy sections of Gaddis School Road, the State Highway 45 Frontage Road, FM 3406, Old Settlers Boulevard, and University Boulevard. We'll also add turn lanes at key intersections on Gaddis School Road, FM 3406, Old Settlers Boulevard, University Boulevard, and other locations.
I'm frustrated, I'm sure other community members are. You pull up to make a right turn. There's 4 people that want to make a right turn, but the guy in the front wants to go straight. Therefore, everybody's stuck through the whole light cycle. So we can do some things to really help move traffic and clean up some of the congestion.
To strengthen east-west routes west of IH-35, the city will build a bridge over the railroad track on 620 at Chisholm Trail Road. Train crossings cause significant traffic backups and severely limit access to Round Rock High School, St. David's Round Rock Medical Center, and other destinations. In an effort to rehabilitate major roads, the city will begin improvements on Mays Street from Brushy Creek to the railroad overpass, and various streets in La Frontera Shopping Center and southwest downtown.
We'll also get into some of the neighborhoods. We'll do some work in neighborhoods and continue to deal with those maintenance items as well, which is critical to our citizenry. We've now specifically identified a 5-year CIP program. It's a moving 5 years, so next year we'll move it out 1 year and so on and so forth, and then we'll just continue to knock these things down one at a time. The new program, I'm really excited, under the leadership that we've got here now, has been able to identify correctly what we will be able to spend on new construction and expanded access for the community members, as well as we're going to go and take care of a lot of the older infrastructure that's requiring maintenance at the moment.
In the event of an emergency, timely information is of the utmost importance. Because they're not tied to a set location, cell phones aren't automatically added to our emergency notification system, but you can add numbers yourself at wireless.capcog.org. From the wireless.capcog.org page, click on the Register for this service link. Here you'll get info on the process we're about to walk through. Go ahead and get started. The first step allows you to locate your position on a map and register your name and cell phone number. When you request a PIN, the number is texted to your cell phone. In step 2, you verify your phone number and enter your PIN. From here, you'll be taken to the editing page. You can add locations by clicking on the map or by typing in an address. If you make a mistake, don't worry. You can easily delete locations. When you're satisfied with the location or locations you have entered, click Save and you are done. If you ever need to log back in, you can use the PIN that was sent to you or get a new one by recompleting Step 1. Your cell phone will now be called in the event of emergency near one of the locations you added. Complete the process yourself today at wireless.capcog.org.
On November 8th, Round Rock residents will decide on 10 local propositions. The first 8 are proposed amendments to the city charter. Proposition 9 concerns a hotel occupancy tax change for an indoor sports facility, and Proposition 10 is about expanding the use of the city's Type B economic development sales tax.
The 8 charter amendment propositions involve things like changing the title of city secretary to city clerk and the phrase telecopier to email address. Propositions 9 and 10 could use a little more explanation. Proposition 9 regards a venue tax, which, if approved, would authorize an additional 2% in local hotel occupancy tax to finance an indoor sports venue. The city's existing hotel tax is 7%. The additional revenue can only go toward the sports venue. At current hotel occupancy rates, the additional 2% would generate approximately $630,000 a year. Under state law, hotel tax revenue can only be used to promote tourism and the convention and hotel industry. It cannot be spent on basic municipal government services. The indoor sports venue would be utilized for the city's Sports Capital of Texas tourism program. The city's Convention and Visitors Bureau currently recruits outdoor sports events almost exclusively because there are limited indoor facilities capable of hosting events like basketball, volleyball, cheer, and martial arts competitions. The facility is expected to cost around $12 million and would be located on Chisholm Trail Drive just west of FM 3406 on land purchased by the city in December. Proposition 10 concerns the use of the city's Type B economic development sales tax, which is currently limited to funding transportation projects. If approved by voters, it would allow the Type B sales tax to be used for additional purposes as allowed by state law. It would not increase the city's sales tax rate. Round Rock voters in 1997 limited revenue from this half-cent sales tax to major road and transportation projects. Since then, the city has leveraged the $115 million of Type B revenue into $376 million worth of projects by partnering with the Texas Department of Transportation, Williamson County, and private developers. The City Council is now asking voters to decide if the use of Type B revenue can be expanded to include other economic development programs as allowed by state law. For more information, including polling times and locations, go to roundrocktexas.gov/elections.
It's the little things that can lead to home destruction from wildfire. Hannah Garbaz has some tips for keeping your home safe from fire.
Just because your home is in the city doesn't mean it's not at risk from grass or brush fires.
With the exceptional drought in the state of Texas, we've experienced wildfires to an extreme we've never seen in Texas before. And what you do to protect yourself, your property, and your family can be very important. But most importantly, what can you do as an individual? Keeping a defensible space of between 30 and 100 feet around your home, free of shrubs, debris that can potentially lead to fire at your home is very critical and very important. But the most important thing you can do is protecting yourself. If you're told to evacuate your home because of a threatening fire, you need to gather your belongings as quickly as possible and leave the area. Go to where you're directed, if it's a shelter, if it's a gathering site. But remember, property can always be replaced. People cannot. The most important message I want you to take is protect your people, your family, your pets first. Your property can be replaced.
Protect your home by clearing dry leaves and clippings from under your deck or porch, removing debris from your gutters and making sure your trees are properly pruned, removing things that burn easily, such as firewood, to at least 30 feet away from your home.
Just a few hours of preparation can make a world of difference to yourself, your family, and your neighborhood in the event of a fire. For more information, like the Round Rock Fire Department on Facebook or visit roundrocktexas.gov/fire.